Well, hello there, Wilson. Yes, we're back, and check this out. What do you think? I am covered in mana armor. Yes, my mana cloth gives me mana. And I have a monocle. The monocle allows me to see what these things can do. It's all getting very magical. Today, we want to get our mana going mad. We want millions and bisquillions of mana. But we have to get to that point. So, first, I want to automate Terra Steel on that thing. I want to automate our mana stuff. So you can create mana ingots, mana diamonds, mana pearls, mana dust, mana string, mana glass. I want to automate all of that through our auto crafting. And I want to automate creating all of the runes. That's the first job. Then we'll get on to the next set of jobs. First two things automated. Yep. Simples it was. It was simples. So, oh, mana pool's a bit low. Let's just chuck some coal on here. We've automated this guy. So this is an open crate. Open crates are very good because they are very precise in where they drop an item. They drop it right in the middle. And, you know, if you want to create mana steel, you just drop iron ingots in there. Well, this thing will drop an iron ingot in, right? Above it is, as you would expect, a laser IO node. And on the down is just an insert card, right? Simple. This is a nice area where all my working zones are. I'll come over to this in a minute. But here's the other laser IO node linked to the one at top. And look, the laser looks like it's coming straight through the middle of the thing. So that's kind of cool. And this is extracting whatever goes in this chest, right? So, whoop, if I want to, say, get some, I don't know, mana diamonds, I can go up here. I can go mana. I can control and shift and that. And let's say I want 4 mana diamonds. Let's go 7 mana diamonds. Start. Go. Look, it's dropping them in the pool. And it's done. Now, there's no pickup yet. Right? The pickup's going to happen when I do automation of this. But there's our 7. So, that was simple, wasn't it? And Terra Steel is done. Right? Slightly different way. But let's say I need half a pool of mana. Probably don't have it. So I can't show you this. But this is a cyclic item user, right? This can use item interaction right click. It can do other things, but I'm only using it for a right click because if I right click the ingredients on this, it then says, okay, yep. And then the sparks will send the mana and it will generate the Terra Steel, right? Underneath, whoop, we've got a crafter. Crafter's got the Terra Steel recipe in it. It will put it in this chest. This chest is then got a laser IO node saying output here, right? It's a extract is the word I'm looking for. And then up there is an insert into our item user, and that's always on. So it just right clicks them on the thing and it works. Again, the pickup will happen when I get this sorted. Got it? We're done, I think. And I've moved it all around because the pickup was a problem. But before we get into that, I have automated runes. Yeah, so if I do, let's have a look. Rune, and let's craft the Rune of Lust, which has all sorts of crafts in it. And off it goes. Oh, look, it's popped them all in. And then the mana's going through. Look, you can see that little thing going up and up and up and up and up. And eventually, redstone signal comes in, right clicks on there, the living rock, right clicks with a wand, because there's a wand in here, and this is getting living rock, and it gets picked up by this absorption hopper. You can see the area that this absorption hopper is working in, so it can't pick up stuff here. Important. And that's worked. Right, we've got our Rune of Lust in here somewhere. This works through interface. A crafter here with all of the rune recipes in, and there's one below it as well. Puts the items in here, and this crafter is set on redstone pulse inserts next set. So it only puts one set in at a time. This is pushing up into an item user, and that item user is right clicking on there. Okay, got it? Item user right clicks all the items on there that it gets from the crafter, and the crafter only does one at a time. The mana comes in from the pool. It does its thing. When this reaches a redstone signal of 2, i.e. 1, 2, it fires this one, and then this one, because that's on a 1 tick delay, that's on a 3 tick delay. It fires this one, and then this one, and this redstone torch turns off, which then turns this redstone torch on, which sends a 4 tick delay. In fact, it probably doesn't need to be 4 ticks, but it can be. A 4 tick delay into this to allow the next set. Because if you try and craft more than 1 rune at a time, without that setting, it would dump them all in here and it gets it all very confused. So 1 craft at a time, redstone pulse sends the next one in. And you get that redstone pulse from this guy. There is a bit of a bug with this because this isn't a pulse. So I'm going to put in something here that actually makes that a pulse and then that a pulse. But I haven't done that yet. And then it just outputs into the system. Output on black. And we've got our input here on black where all of these nodes are connected to. Very quick. If you want more information on how to do this, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments and I'll do a little quick tutorial on how to automate runes. Okay? Back to the story. Yeah, if you want to know more, then yeah, I'll tell you it again. Oh, and this is a tiny potato. Look, and you can pat it. Look. Anyway, we digress. The pickup was a bit of a problem. I wanted to use the Hopper Hock, but the Hopper Hock is fairly simple in that it will pick up anything in its range, right? So I couldn't really use the Hopper Hock exactly. But what I've done is I've hidden a Hopper Hock right back there, so its range comes out this far. It goes all the way over there and over there somewhere, but it only comes this far, so it only picks up items from this pool. Right? Because if I tried to put it here, it would pick up the items that go on here, and I don't want it to do that. This guy, you're dropping items down. I've changed this around, so it's dropping items down now. This guy would pick them up if I hadn't moved it all over there, right? And I've got another Hopper Hock back here. And Hopper Hocks, you can say, I only want it to pick up Terra Steel by doing this, right? So you have an inventory next to it with a sign on it, with a item frame and Terra Steel in it. This Hopper Hock is only going to pick up Terra Steel. And I've put it way back here because then it only interacts this corner here. So it's not going to pick up anything over here because obviously if I chuck some coal down here, it would pick up the coal. I don't want it to do that. So that's where the pickup's happening. Now I want to do the Elven Gateway, the portal to Alfhiem, because that means we can then get into crafting the Wither Aconite. We can start using Wither Stars as our fuel, as our mana producing items, which will get us lots more mana, and now I can do a bit of a mana battery, and we can unlock the spark stuff a bit more, so we can then send that mana all over the place. Right? So let's get this portal built. Portal built, and I've already worked out how to do the Mana Star stuff. Mana Star? What on earth's a Mana Star? A Nether Star using the Wither Aconite, right? So we've got lots of mana going now. So Wither Stars can go next to these guys. They produce a ton of mana. Like, it's ridiculous. And we've got 2 big mana pools next to our portal of Alfhiem. And I believe all I need to do is right click this guy. It's pulling the mana from the mana pools. Apparently if I throw this in here, it will come back as a better version. Aha! Aha! Woo! Hey, Wilson, we got the big book. Aha, we got the big book. And now we can hopefully get a mana battery going, because that should have unlocked lots more stuff. Look, there's more here. Elven mana spreaders and lenses and all sorts. I've got some reading to do, and then we'll get a mana battery set up. Well, Wilson, we are the mana god. Ha ha ha! Look! Mana battery. That's a battery. Honest. Right? Look. So, got some Elven mana spreaders talking to some Wither Aconites with Wither Stars. They generate a ridiculous amount of mana. There's like this is full, and these are, it's just mad. This is getting ready to automate this, by the way, but not doing it yet. Then I've got all of these with sparks, and that's a recessive spark, so it just spreads the mana out of this pool until these are all full up, and those two over there, and those two there, and then that one will be full up, and then it will be great, and this will then tell me it's full, and I'll be able to say don't drop any more nether stars. That's to come. But that's the mana battery, right? We've upgraded our Doobry What's-It here to a mana infuser, so we can now make Alf Steel. You see? Alf Steel. Yeah. And that means we've been able to make, are you ready? The greatest band of mana. This holds a bajillion mana. And the greatest band of aura. This generates mana for us passively. Right? So with our funky armor and those two things, we've got an awful lot of mana, and it reduces the amount of mana that we use when we use our Wand of Terra Firma, right? So we are about ready to blow up the mountains, I think. One other thing, though, I've done is I've sorted out this thing, right? So, you know, we had a bit of a bug where it was just not always working. Well, I've done it, right? I hope. I've tested it quite a lot, but not brilliantly. I'm using laser IO, right? So this will get the input. This will say it's got to 2, so we can do stuff. And if I go down here, right, that comes into here. And then we've got a normal kind of circuit that kind of just makes a pulse, right? This is a pulse extender because I wanted it to be a bit longer than 1 tick. So this is now 2 ticks. And then we've got our 4 outputs. Okay, it goes output number 1, output number 2, output number 3, I'll explain this in a minute, and output number 4, right? So this goes first with no delay, then this goes with a 2-tick delay, this goes with a 3-tick delay, then this goes with a 4-tick delay, so it goes bing, 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 bing. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it? Right? This is my vacuumulator. I only want it to pick up the complete... Oh, hello, in the manor. I only want it to pick up the completed craft. Right? Otherwise, it will pick up everything. So, the vacuumulator is off unless it gets a redstone signal. And then it will suck up anything in an 11 by 11 by 11 block radius. Right? Well, this only gets a redstone signal at number 3. And it's a very short signal. It's only a 2-tick signal, so it only picks up the completed craft. Clever, right? Should we go, destroy some mountains? Oh, you got changed. I wish you'd cover up a bit more. Right. Hang on, I need to go up here, I think. Let's start here. Well, Wilson, we've destroyed a mountain. I've used a combination of my Wand of Terra Firma and building gadget's destruction gadget, just because getting rid of all of these ores was a laborious thing. Destruction gadget's pretty cool. Just use with caution, because it will just eat everything. But look, I can get rid of all of that very quickly, and all of that, and all of these, and all of them, and all of them, and all of them. I've got to let my mana build up again now. And I'm going to make this all look a bit better. I might get rid of some that way and some that way, and then I'm going to terraform it all and make it all look very pretty. But that can wait. I think it's time for a cup of tea.
And as you may have realised, that means I'll do it between these episodes and you'll see the result in the next episode, okay?
Yes, I'll have a cup of tea and then I'll get on with making this all look a bit better.
I hope you're enjoying this. Smash the like button. Whoever's watching, smash the like button, let me know it's all good. And keep an eye out for more getting started videos. Here's my getting started video for Create. Right, catch catch you in the next episode.
Okay, off for a cup of tea. Bye.